Hello and good evening, everyone. I hope that you guys are excited and eager to begin today's session. We have just over 55 participants here. I'm just going to hold on just a couple minutes to give everybody a chance to filter in. In the meantime, feel free to unmute, feel free to say hello. If your camera could turn on, and if you're, decent behind the camera, feel free to turn on and say hi, say hello. I'm really, really excited to have all of you here today.
Hello, good night. How are you? How
Hi.
was
Good.
Hi,
We're
good evening.
Good evening.
I had a question.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Everybody.
I'm not sure whether I registered with my name Antonel Naomi John or Antonel John.
Naomi Antonel John. That's what I'm seeing.
No, but I changed the name.
You did?
Yeah, it changed.
No.
I changed it to Antonel John because I don't think I put the middle name when I registered. I don't know why it didn't change.
Well, right now on the Zoom, your name is Naomi Antonel John. So if you want to just go back and rename yourself, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. On the topic of renaming.
Good night,
hi.
everybody.
Hi.
Did I put Leander in my name, Priya, or did I just put Samantha Mason? I can't remember.
Just your first name and your last name you have.
Okay.
Yeah. So as we're on the topic of renaming yourselves, I would just a reminder for everyone to have your correct name here on this Zoom chat. That is how we're going to track attendance to ensure that you have your 80% attendance so that you can get your certificate at the end of this amazing course.
Which one are going again to rename us?
All right. So what are you? So if I'm just going to go through it. If you're using a desktop. If you look at the bottom of your screen where you see to unmute and turn on your camera, there's participants there. You click on participants, a window is going to open on your right-hand side, and at the very top, it's going to be your name. Once you hover over your name, you're going to see 3 little dots in a white box. You're going to click that, and you will see the option to rename. It's very similar to if you're on your phone or your tablet. It's the exact same thing. You click participants, you look for that on the tab on the underneath, on the bottom of your screen. You look for participants, the first name will always be yours. And you just click on that and you should see the option to rename yourself.
Are you seeing me as Antonel John now?
Yes, you're there.
Okay, so one question I had when I registered for the course.
Right.
I can't remember if I put Antonel John, if I put Antonel Naomi John, so I send them my email.
No, that's fine. That's fine. When we're doing it at the end, we'll have a verification thing at the end so that you could fix all the errors.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if you're unsure of what you put, we should be fine at the end of that. I know I mentioned some things last week. We had some of you sign up on that web portal, which most of you did very well. We have the website link that goes to all the sessions. The recorded sessions are there. The links to the activities that we're doing in these sessions are listed there as well. I had a few persons message me telling me that they're not sure how to get access to it. I'm going to show you guys that in quick seconds. But there's 2 other things that I actually really want to talk about that I just mentioned last week, but I didn't go into. The first thing is that because we are at RSC, what we do as well is e-waste management. And because we are using our devices, it kind of emits carbon and all these kind of harmful things to the earth. And as a way to offset that, we kind of have this initiative called carbon neutralization. To combat this, we actually do encourage everybody to plant a tree. We're going to take a picture of you planting the tree. You're going to take a picture of the tree. You're going to document your whole process to us, and then we'll actually provide you with a link to send those pictures onto us. All right, so planting a tree is very important as it helps to offset our carbon footprint that we emit while we are on, while we are on all of these devices and we're doing all these sorts of things, right? So that's really important. You don't have to do that as soon as you finish the session. You have until at least at the end of the 10 sessions to do that and send your picture onto us. I will provide, well, it actually ties into my second thing that I have to talk about, which is a portfolio. Don't get too worried about it. The word portfolio is very big, but you don't need to worry about it. We are actually going to show you how you could build your e-portfolio. That's actually what today's class is about. Doing web development and creating an e-portfolio where you are going to document everything that you have learned in these sessions. It's optional if you want to document every single thing, but at least have one thing in there on that e-portfolio, and we have a way that you could submit that to us. That is how we also track your attendance. All right, so apart from the renaming of yourself and that sort of thing, participation, that's one way that we track participation as well as attendance. All right, I hope everybody is clear with that. Everybody's fine.
When you say plant a
Yes,
tree,
I'm fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Miss,
Okay.
when you say plant a tree,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear everything because it's heavy shower where I am.
No problem. So I'm seeing somebody talking about if we're talking about planting a tree.
Rest yourself.
when you say plant a tree, what size, what kind of tree you're looking at? Any tree?
It could be any tree. It could be a flower plant. It could be a fruit plant. It could be an ornamental plant. Whatever you like. Yeah?
Thanks.
No problem. Somebody's saying if I already planted a tree, do I still have to plant another one? There's no harm in planting more than one tree. You can if you want. The more the merrier. Yeah? It actually does a lot more for the earth when we do plant a lot of trees, you know. Yeah? All right. So let me just really quickly start on our topic for today.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Say something?
Sure.
I'm from Suriname and we are a Dutch speaking country. So if you could please speak a little bit slower so that I can get the chance to understand it very well.
No
Thank you very much.
problem. I do apologize. My Trinidadian accent is very thick. I will try my best to speak as slowly as I possibly can to facilitate all the different islands that we have present with us here. So Suriname, so amazing to have you on board with us. Thank you for being here. As well as all the other countries, Grenada, St. Lucia, Guyana, all the rest.
Good evening. I can ask a question.
Sure.
I came in a little bit late. I don't know, you was talking about trees, planting trees.
Yeah.
What?
Right. So as a way to combat our carbon footprint, because we are using all these devices to facilitate in our sessions, one of the ways that we can offset our carbon footprint is by planting a tree. And when you plant that tree, you're going to take a photo of you planting the tree. You could take a selfie. You could have somebody take the photo for you. And we're going to provide you with a way to send those photos onto us. Right? That is part of our carbon neutralization project that we have going on within RSC, because we do a lot of e-waste management as well. And a big part of the e-waste management is us offsetting our carbon footprint. Yeah?
Okay, thanks.
No problem. All right, so we can go on to today's class for now. Now, today is going to be a lot of content, right? It is going to be about web development. How today's session is actually going to run is I'm going to show you some videos I'm going to demo it on my end as well, and then I'll probably give you guys just a few minutes to go on your own and try it out, and then we'll fill for questions in segments, right? One thing to remember as well, if you're on a mobile device or a tablet and you click on any link that we place in the Zoom chat, sorry, you automatically get bumped out of Zoom, meaning that you would not be able to hear me or see anything I'm demoing, right? So my suggestion is wait until I say that you guys could go ahead and try it on so that you don't lose any of the information that I'll be sharing beforehand. Everybody okay with that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
awesome. So I'm just gonna start sharing my screen really quickly here. And we're going to be talking about web development. All right, so first let's talk about what web development is, right? Now, web development is the process of creating and maintaining websites or web applications on the internet. It involves sometimes designing and implementing visual aspects, layouts, and different functionalities of a website, right? Has anybody ever, well, I'm assuming that everybody knows what a website is. Is that correct? You can
Yes.
utilize the chat, yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, great. So at least everyone has an idea of a website. Now, for anybody who is not able to follow along with that entire textbook definition that I gave just now, let me try to simplify that. Let's think of web development similar to the way that we would build a house, right? The first step that we need is to have a plan, right? That's like a blueprint for the house. And in web development, you need to decide on what you want your website to look like and what you want it to do, right? After that, you'll need to maybe gather materials to, start building your house, whether it's cement, blocks, sand, gravel, all those kind of things. And in web development, that essentially means writing code, which is like the building blocks that is used to create the different parts of your website. Now, I know I said the word writing code, but the actual web assistant that we're going to use today has all those things built in for us, so we don't really need to worry about writing code, right? Now, once you have your materials and we start putting everything together, just like when you're building a house, you need to make sure that everything is in the right place and it works correctly, right? So now this would become the web page where all the information will be placed, right? And finally, when you're finished building your house, you're finished creating your website, we can actually share that with other people. So now they will be able to visit our website, see what we've built, look at the different pages, look at the information that we have shared on there, just like how people could come and see, your house when people come to visit you and they're looking at your house and all those kind of things. All right, so that's just that. Everybody following along with me?
Yes, Priya.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to keep it as simple as I possibly can, because I know, with technology, sometimes people have this mental block that they create. And oh my gosh, it's technology and I don't know, right? So I'm just trying to simplify everything so that everybody could understand. Now, as we talk about web pages and websites, there are many different types of these. And you may have encountered some already and didn't even realize, right? So there are different types of websites. I'm just gonna pick the top 3 popular ones. So they're like the e-commerce websites where people could buy and sell products. Those are like Amazon, the eBay, the Fenty Beauty online stores. Anybody else could give me an example of e-commerce websites?
Jin.
Shein.
Shein, yeah, everybody knows Shein, yeah.
Timo,
Right,
JC,
yes.
JCPenney,
JCPenney, Walmart,
Burlington,
yeah.
Walmart.
All those. Yeah, I'm seeing everybody in the chat, eBay, Amazon. Awesome. Okay, so very good. We have an
Alibaba,
idea.
yes.
Alibaba, yes, Alibaba is one of those famous ones as well. All right, and then there are portfolio websites as well, where persons could showcase their work, their project, their art, their achievements, kind of individuals who are like artists and photographers, those kind of professionals, right? Some of them even showcase, content development like YouTubers, they have portfolios as well, right? And this is one of the things that we actually want you guys to do. So as we go along with these 10 sessions and we do different topics on these sessions, we'd like you to showcase that in a portfolio of your own. And today's session and the next session, we'll actually show you how to go about creating that portfolio. So you don't need to worry, right? And one of the most popular types of websites is a social media website like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all those platforms, which enable users to connect and share content and interact with other people, are known as social media websites or media websites. We also have the Netflixes and the YouTube, the Disney Pluses. All those are also types of social, well, not really social media, but more entertainment. Some of us may use these social media websites for entertainment as well. All right. So let me get into the feel of the matter now. We're actually going to be using something called Google Sites to build our website. Now, Google Sites is a free web page creation tool that is offered by Google. And in order to use this feature, we actually need to have a Gmail account, right? Many of you are familiar with Gmail accounts, right? Does anybody does not have a Gmail account? Somebody's saying that their web is based on Google's sites. Okay, so I'm hoping my tech support could assist with some of the questions in the chat. Yeah. Does everybody have a Gmail account that they use?
Yes, please. I do have one.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So for some of you who don't have one, what I'm actually going to do is show you a video, a YouTube video actually, on how we can go about creating one, right? I'm going to share the video. In the meantime, you guys could put in the chat for persons who do not have one. So I'm seeing a lot of people saying yes, they do, but I think it might be easier to filter out persons who don't have one, because I think most of you have Google Gmail accounts, right? So for anybody who does not have a Gmail account, message me while the video is going on if you can, and we could walk through the process of creating a Gmail account. In order to move forward into actually going into Google Sites and actually building out our portfolio, we will need a Google account. All right, so I'm just going to quickly share this.
Here to show you how to create a Gmail account. So on any browser, simply type in Gmail. Right, it'll bring you down here. This one, click on it, and it'll bring you to this page. Right. Then simply click on create an account, and here we are. They will be asking you for first name, last name, your username, which will be basically your email, and password. right? So let's enter our first name, right? And then email, username, and then the password. Right, now make sure and click on this button to see your password. Make sure it's correct and save this information somewhere. Right, so now we click on next, bring you to your phone number. Now this button here will give you whichever country you're from, right, and you simply just type out your number. Right, then click on next. Right, after typing in your number, a code will come to your phone number. Right, you simply type in the number and then click verify. Right, you have your phone number and your recovery email is optional, but I suggest for you to put one. Your date of birth, you should put the date of birth that you actually use. Right, so it'll be easy for you to recover your account if you ever lost it or forget your password and so on. You can pick anything here, or rather say not, and then click next. And this, they'll check your information. You can also skip this if you want. I'll click skip. And this is the terms and conditions. You just scroll down, click on agree. Alright, and this will take a few seconds. And that's it. You have created your Gmail account.
All right, so that was the video on how to create a Gmail account. Now, I didn't see anybody saying that they don't know how to create one, so I'm just going to go straight into accessing Google Sites. All right, so I'm just going to reshare my screen and we're going to follow along for this part, and then you guys could go and try it on your own, right? Anybody who's using a mobile device, it will be almost the same steps. You can open up your whatever web browser that you use, and on this search bar, you're going to search the option for Google Sites. This is the most fastest way to get to Google Sites. All right. Once you're in there, you're going to click Google Sites. Now, this will happen once you actually have your account logged in. All right, so it's really simple. I could redo it. You're just going to open your web browser. You're going to search for Google Sites. And on the first option that says Google Sites Sign In, we're going to click on that and it should take you to a page that looks like this. Now, yours may not look like this. Yours may look something, let's say like this one. Yeah, because you haven't created any websites as yet. So this is the page that you should go to. All right, so I'm just going to stop share now and I'm going to give everybody just 2 minutes because it shouldn't take you that long to go into Google Sites. All right, so take the time now and go into your Google Sites.
Can I say something, Miss, please? Is it okay for me to ask or say
Yeah,
something?
go ahead.
Okay, so good night, everyone. I just want to say, well, thanks for the information that you're sharing, but I, at this point, have not received so much. I have not learned so much, not because you are not doing a good job, but first, it's because I'm using my mobile phone. And secondly, I am getting logged out of the class that often. And thirdly, the page that you just showed, I did not see it, so I'm not even too sure where exactly I should go. So if you could just if you could repost or if you could put it up again, I think that should help me. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Now remember that at the end of all these sessions, we make the replay available. So I know you say that your study getting bumped out. You can always go and look at the replay when we post it on the website, right? I know you said you're using a mobile phone and you're not seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. I have my mobile phone here as well. I'm actually going to share my screen now and show my mobile phone users how to get away from this screen. Hold on, let me just do a quick share. You not hear me properly? All right. So I'm just gonna quickly share my screen. I know somebody's saying that they're not hearing me properly. I could try to speak louder. I've got the microphone as close to my mouth as I could be. All right.
Yes, we're hearing.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right. So for my mobile phone users, I know that you're seeing this on your screen. I will now show you a hack that could get you away from this. Now, anywhere on your screen, what you're going to look for is 3 dots, right? Mine's located at the top right-hand side, right? You're going to look for those 3 dots. You're going to select it. And you're going to look for the option that says desktop site. Right now, your box will be unchecked. What you would need to do is check that box. All right. Once you check that box, it should reload. And now you would see something like this on your screen. Yeah. Does everybody?
Repeat again for me, please.
No problem. 1 second. So when you open up your web browser and you search for Google Sites and you select the first option, this is what you are going to see on your screen. To get away from this, we can what we call switch to desktop mode by clicking on the 3 dots, which will be located either at the top or the bottom of your screen. And then you're going to look for the option that says desktop site or the option that says switch to desktop mode. Once you select that or once you check the box, the page would reload and then you would see it like how I had it on my screen, on my laptop screen from the beginning. So this will be you now in desktop mode.
Yes, I did what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I do using it on my mobile phone.
Right.
And I'm not seeing my own looking like yours.
It's not.
I'm getting the cross.
Right. So right. Okay, great. So that's the most important part. Once you're seeing that plus sign that says blank site, you're in the correct place. Mine's just have these different options because I've built website on it already.
Okay.
Right.
Mine is going to take me to choose an account.
Choose an account. Okay, so you may need to select an account if you have multiple Google accounts on your device. Right, so just go through the selecting an account, try to look for the account that you usually use. Right, and you should see that coming up. Somebody else has a question?
When you see mine shows up and there's the blank site and in the bottom has start your first site. Select a blank site or choose another template above to get started.
Right, so you are in the correct place.
Okay.
Very good. Awesome.
All right.
Anybody else not seeing what everybody else is talking about? So your page should now look like this.
Yes, mine is looking like
this.
Yes.
I don't have that. I find Google Sites sign in.
Okay, so then you'll need to sign in to a Google account. Now, it's okay if
Okay.
you don't have one right now. When we post the replay, I'll actually give everyone access to the videos so that they could go ahead on their own time and actually sit and try it out. All right, now,
All right.
yeah.
I got to see the page now. They have no.
All right, so I'll have my tech support fielding more questions while we move on. Any questions? No questions. All right, awesome.
So when you get to that page, what's the next step?
All right, awesome. So you're eager to learn. That's amazing. So our next step will be to actually start creating a website. Now, at the top of your screen, after you see this blank site option, you could also, which is this, right? You would also see different, you would also see different other types of websites as well. This is what we call templates that are already there, built for you, right? And if you click at the top left-hand side, you'll see template gallery. If you click on that, you'll actually you'll be able to scroll down and see the other various types of templates that are there.
Okay.
Now, templates are like these already built website, and all it needs is your information on it. Right now, when you are creating your portfolio, you can choose the option of using templates, or I will show you now how we could start from a blank site. On your own time afterwards, you can go ahead and experiment and look at the different templates. But for now, we're going to start building by selecting the blank site option, which is the very first one with the white background.
Miss,
So what to do?
Miss, can you please do it once more? I didn't get it.
Do you want me to do it from the just the templates?
Yeah, from the beginning. Yeah.
The templates, right? Okay, great. So if we come out of, just come back. So this is the site that you would be seeing on your screen right now. Yeah, at the top right-hand side, sorry, you should see the option that says template gallery. Let me just get my note thing and actually point it out here. Yeah, template gallery, you should see it here. Once you click on this drop down, you will see an entire library of different templates. Got it?
Yes, I see. Yes, I got it.
Right. But for now, like I said before, we're actually going to start by utilizing a blank site. So once we click on that, your page should look something like this. I'm just going to...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to click on the blank plus. Yeah. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes until everybody reaches at this point.
I am at this point.
You're at this point. Once you're at this point, it gets, trust me, we've completed the hard part of this Google Sites thing. And once you do it once, you don't have to do it again.
I didn't get the
please.
I didn't get the blank page.
Blank page?
No.
Yeah, can I repeat?
It's the first option that you'll have.
Blank site.
Site.
Okay.
A plus with a white background. That's what you'll get.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Nikisha, you have a question? I see you just put question on the chat.
Yes, I was asking for my portfolio. Can I use the site I already made, or it has to be from scratch?
You could use one that you have already, or you can create one from scratch. Totally up to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so like I was saying, the hard part is over. All right, so I want everybody now, once you're finished opening up your blank site, to come back into the Zoom where you're seeing my share screen. And I'm just going to touch a little bit on the interface of this, of what you're seeing here. Everybody ready? Yeah?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So at the
Yeah.
very top, you would see a purple page looking icon. This is the Google, this is the Google Sites icon.
The one that said untitled site?
Sorry? Yes, the one
Is it
that's
the one who
next to
said
the option that
untitled?
says untitled sites.
Titled site, okay.
Yeah? It's to the
Yeah.
left of that, at the left top
Left
of
hand
your
corner.
screen. Right?
Okay.
That is the Google Sites logo. And once you click on that, it will take you straight back to the page with all the templates as well. Right?
So what to do? Click on it?
No, you don't need to click on it. I'm just going to go through the interface so I could tell you everything that you're seeing on your screen. I'll explain and then we'll move on from there.
Okay.
Where you're seeing the words that says untitled site is the actual space where you could now create a name for your website. It could be something as simple as your name and then the word site after it. When you're creating your e-portfolio, you could be as creative as you want to be. Right? So I will just, call this Priya's site. To edit that, you could just click or tap on the option and input your letters into there. Once you have done that, at the bottom, you will see that that is also reflected on the site page as well. So the top bar where you have the Google Site icon and then the name of your website, we're going to move to the right-hand side and you'll see an option that says all changes saved in Drive. This just means that because we are utilizing this over the internet, everything that we do on this website automatically updates or it automatically saves. Once we are not connected to the internet, any changes made on this website will not be saved. It will only save up until the part of you when you were connected to internet. Very important. Next to that, we have an arrow that's facing left and an arrow that's facing right. That is our undo button and our redo button. Right? Very self-explanatory. If you make a mistake, undo. If you want to redo, redo. You understand what I'm trying to say, right? Next to that, you'll see a square icon with a little triangle. If you hover over it, it will say preview. So I'm just gonna utilize this button here, preview. Yeah, it actually gives you a preview. If I click on it, you should see that it switches. A preview of how your website can look, right? Just for demonstration purposes, I'll come back to that in just a second. We have the option here to share our website with others, meaning that we can allow persons to collaborate with us and work on this website. We also have a settings button here that allows us to adjust different settings within the website. I would not go into this today. I'll save this for on your own time. You guys can go and explore all of these things. And then right next to that, we have 3 dots that actually gives you more information about your website. And then this big purple button that says publish. Once you have started creating your website, once you have finished creating your website, totally up to you, you can click this publish button. So I would click on it. And you would see that it has the name that you named your website. This is, you see, like sometimes we send a link to you. This is going to be a link that you can use to share your website with other persons. So from here, what you're going to do is click publish. You could even rename this option here. to anything else that you'd like. If you notice at the bottom of this bar in very light gray, you'll see something that starts with HTTPS. This will be your website. This is how your website link when you're sharing it for persons to actually see. This is the link that you will be sharing. Once you click publish, you would see that your site has been published, and utilizing this copy link button, which is in between the share button and the preview button. Once you click on that, you would be able to copy the link and share it with persons. That was a lot of me talking, and I hope everybody understand what I was saying.
Repeat the last one, please. Which one do you click on? Publish site? Which one do you click on?
Yes, publish.
Okay.
Right? So I just want you to take a few minutes and publish your site. Come back, get the link that you would use to share, which is this little round lined button, and copy the link and then share it in the chat, just so that we know how to share our website. Yeah, we could take like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Okay, Miss, I would like to ask a question again. Can I go ahead, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I was not there for the first class. This is my first sitting. I am just thinking that from what I'm seeing there, we need 2 devices to work, right?
No, you don't need 2 devices. You could work on 1 device.
Oh, well, I don't think I'm able to work on my little phone.
No problem.
Yeah.
When you're using your phone, you can zoom, pinch and zoom to try to get, to see everything a little bit clearer. I know it's a little bit tedious to do on the phone.
Yeah.
You could try rotating, turning on your auto rotate.
I have it always on, so yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
try working in that mode instead.
I don't know where to go from here. When I'm on the blank page, what's the first thing I do?
You're going to go to the right-hand side, where you're going to see the publish button in a purple blue box. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click publish.
Mine is blank. It won't allow me to. That means I need to type something in the.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing on your screen when you click publish?
Well, I see your page title. That's where I am. It says add logo, whatever, but untitled site.
Okay, so you need to.
I can use the arrows.
You need to name your site. So where you're seeing untitled site, you can click on that and insert a name for your web page. Once you've done that, then you could go ahead and publish your website. I'm sorry for the background noise that you may hear.
I'm not getting my.
So I saw that a lot of persons have shared their link with us in the chat. Very, very nice. I'm just going to click on a few. Right? Very awesome.
Well, I'm looking. I have a problem.
Sure.
So I press publish, but then again the option to copy site. Should I just do a normal copy?
Okay, so you're going to go to the option that says copy published site link, which is between the share, the man with the plus icon at the top. In between that button and the preview button, there's a link looking icon.
Yeah. Or share with others.
Not next to the share with others, to the left of share with others.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
I see.
Good. Nice.
On mine, I clicked on publish. Just a minute. Just on published, and it says web address. Do I put in a web address in it?
You could just go ahead and click publish. Yeah, again.
I clicked it, yeah. Publish. It
Right.
brings me to publish to the web. Well, and it's asking me for a web address.
So you have a name in the box that I showed you in front, yeah?
Yeah, I write a name, yeah.
And you
I
click
type a name in.
publish again at the bottom of the page.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Publish, I
Publish at the
think it
top.
will be at the top
It's at
right-hand
the
side
top.
of your page. Yeah, you're seeing
I click
publish
on
again.
that.
Okay,
And then
publish
publish
it.
to the web. It brings me to publish to the web.
Right.
I need to type something in web address.
Is it blank right now?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you could type something in there. You could put like your name,
I did.
right? And then click publish once more on that same page. Or publish to the web.
It says that's already taken. I don't know. Click my name. It says that's already
Okay,
taken.
try something else. Try adding something else.
Okay, right. And then share, you said share.
Tunggu ladan.
Yeah, did you get through?
It says copy publish
Oh,
site link.
Yeah, copy
Priya.
site link and then send it in the
Priya, how do I send it to the
WhatsApp. Sorry, the
Yeah.
Zoom link. So
Priya.
you're gonna come back to your Zoom. You're gonna look for the chat button. So I'm gonna stop my share so that it'll be very much easier for you to navigate. Right? You're gonna look for the chat and you're gonna paste it. So once you copy that, you're gonna hold down in your chat option and you're gonna click share.
Because I think it said it copied to the clipboard.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
copied to
I
your
just-
clipboard. So now you're gonna go to your chat on Zoom and hold down where you would usually type your message. Just hold down and you should see an option that says paste.
What?
I'm trying to I'm walking
Yes,
through
you're
through the
talking to-
process of sending the link on the chat. That's not for everybody, sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Right? And you should see the option there. Now this whole
Miss?
thing that we did here today.
Miss, can I?
Yes, sure,
say
Lillian.
something? I cannot send it to in the group chat because I'm working on another device.
Right.
And it doesn't have the
option to share. You can't share it. That's no problem.
No,
That's fine.
I know I can share it, but I cannot share it in this group because I have it. I'm working on another device.
That's no
But I
problem.
s-
That's no problem
Okay,
at all.
when I go to the other part, publish, and I put copy it, the publish down button is not coming.
When you click publish, it's not coming up
When I put it in the box,
in the box. It's not
yeah,
okay.
if the publish aspect of it is not coming up.
Okay, that's no problem. We're just gonna stop here for today. We'll just wrap up, and next class we'll actually pick up from right here, and I'll actually go through
great.
showing you how to add content to your websites. We're gonna start populating it. We're gonna go through adding pictures, taking pictures from your phone, adding pictures from your computer, searching the web for pictures, making it very nice. We're going to pretty it up. We're going to add colors. We're going to do all those sorts of things in the next class. All right. The hard
Excuse me,
part-
Priya.
Yes, hi.
Yes.
I reached to a site that say add people a group.
Okay, that's where you're collaborating. You're not going to select that icon,
Okay.
right?
Okay,
We could just stop here for now, and next week, or the next time that next week we'll continue
Next week,
with
Monday.
we'll continue with web development and continue from there.
Okay.
Right?
I'm
Now
also
I
using-
have go ahead.
Yeah, I'm using my phone for the Zoom meeting, but I'm using my laptop.
Okay.
to
Right. So
design my
all this information will be shared with you via the website. Yeah, that we
okay.
keep adding
Okay.
to the WhatsApp group. Now, really
Okay.
quickly, before we close, because I know we have a special guest with us here this evening, I just want to share with you really quickly a book that I've developed that could help us with this Google Sites, right? So it actually has everything that you need to know about Google Sites in this book. I will share the links with you. You can go ahead. It's just like a flip book, just a digital ebook. It has all the videos. There are step-by-step options here. I'm not telling you to go and do these things on your own. Next time in class, I could actually go through the process with you. I will share all this information, the YouTube videos, the link for the book, everything on the website. Yeah? So you have nothing to worry about. We are here to help. The hardest part of this entire web development is done because we already have started developing our portfolio. Yeah? So you don't need to worry. I know today was a little bit different than last class, but it's, we're here to help. And if you have any other questions, you could feel free to message me. All right. Just gonna really share the link with you. I'm gonna reshare the link to the website on this Zoom chat so that you can have it. Right, and I think Mr. Ramdas is here. Mrs. Ramdas is here.
Good night.
Hi.
I actually got mine's doing everything, but I did mine's on the phone, but I'm listening to you on my computer.
Right.
So I now trying to work out how to get it I sent it from the phone to my email, but it's now to get it from the email to send it to you is what I can't get work out, but I already have mine created already.
That's no
But it's
problem.
now to get it from the email to the
Right.
Zoom on the computer.
No problem. That's fine. I will go through all of that in the next session. Right. So
Priya,
have
hello.
here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? I missed the last class. How could I get information for that?
That's okay. I shared a link in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, on this
And
Zoom
also,
chat.
okay.
I
will
wasn't able to get into that link for the first session because I would have joined late. I went on, but I joined late.
That's no
but I
problem.
wasn't able to
That's no
activate
problem.
it.
I would actually, just before I actually close the Zoom room, I will go in and show you how to navigate the website and where you could find the link for the session. But before we do that, I know we have a guest with us here, Dr. Dawn from the British Virgin Islands. Are you here?
Yes, sure.
Hi.
Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night. How is everybody doing?
Good, and you?
I am fantastic and I'm excited. I just popped in and I heard a lot, so I'm excited. Just let me introduce myself. My name is Dawn Alexander Joseph. I am the owner director of Managed Techs, Institute of Technology and Strategy, where we do interesting things from things with technology to things with strategy. And I just stopped by to just encourage you all to continue doing what you're doing. I can feel the energy, I can feel the excitement. I am my business is a strategic partner with RSC as we push forward in spreading information and spreading digital literacy across the Caribbean. So it's an exciting journey to be here with you. Just keep doing what you do. I can't wait to see the final product. I've been hearing so much the little minute I came on, and it's just exciting to meet all of you tonight. So continue doing what you're doing. I'll pop in every now and then to make sure that the momentum is up and the learning is going on fantastically well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you
Dawn.
so much.
Thank you.
Hi,
Thank you.
Dawn, how
Thank
are
you
you?
too. Thank you.
I am good.
This is Laurentia, Portsmouth Church.
Okay, fantastic.
I
Nice seeing your
also
face.
think Mrs. Ramdas or Mr. Ramdas is here with us. I'm not sure if they
Okay.
would like to come on and say hello as well.
Hi,
Maybe
good evening.
putting
This
them
is
on the
Raj
spot.
here. Yeah, actually, we have two sessions on this evening. Today is the launch of our Spanish digital literacy program that's on right now. So, Dr. Dawn, thank you very much for dropping in. And definitely thanks, Priya, for calling on me. But I will come in the session next week, Monday. So I know you all are having fun. Make sure and join the portal. And I will come in next week, Monday, and we'll chat a bit. Take care, all the best. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Dawn. Thank you, Mr. Ramdas.
Bye.
All right. So I know I promised that I would share the navigation of this website that I have everybody going to. I'm just going to really quickly share my screen. Everybody seeing that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Yes.
great. So once you are on this home page, if you're using a mobile device, there will be 3 lines to the left, the top left-hand side of your screen. When you click on that button, you will get the options. You'll see home, you'll see sessions, you'll see program details. If you're using a computer like I am, you will see the exact same thing that I am seeing on my screen. What you would want to do is hover over the drop-down arrow right next to the word sessions, and you'll see a list of what have previously been done, which is only one session, simulations. Once you click on that option and you scroll down, you will see the replay here for that session, which was last week, Monday. And then you'll see all the links that we shared, all the videos that we showed, and additional links and information that you can access on your own time afterwards as well. Under this same tab, you will then see one that says web development. The replay will be up, let's just say by Wednesday, because it will take some time for us to edit and so on. But all the other information will be listed here as well. All right, so I hope that kind of clears up the way to navigate onto that site to find your replay sessions. Again, I'm actually going to share that in this Zoom chat, and it's already there in the WhatsApp chat. I will just keep populating or resharing that link because I know persons are still coming into the session. All right. Now, I know today was a lot of information that was shared. I know some of you may be a little disheartened. Some of you may not have gotten through with everything that we did, but I will go through everything next week, a little bit more in depth. So have no fear, we are here. Gosh, I just rhymed. Okay, right. So I will see you guys next week again. I hope you had fun. I hope that it's, I know it's a learning curve, but trust me, it's so worth it. All right, so next week, again, God willing, I hope everybody enjoys their evening, enjoy the rest of their week, and I shall see you guys next week.